How do you celebrate the anniversary of a very special sports car? With a foot to the floor and in a place befitting the occasion. Only the best will do for the E-Type Jaguar. That's the legendary Nürburgring. This is the AVD Oldtimer Grand Prix. It's one of the oldest and most popular classic car rallies in Germany. No party is complete without celebrities, champagne, fine food, and of course, plenty of E-Types. They've come to race in the Oldtimer Grand Prix, going back to where the E-Type made its name, on the racetrack. They've come here from every corner of Europe to see the big cat with the long nose. Actor Jürgen Vogel says the E-Type was his first dream car. When he was 10, he cut a picture out of a newspaper and stuck it on the wall and dreamed of driving one. It was on the 15th of March 1961 that the E-Type Coupe was unveiled to the world at the Geneva Motor Show. The response was overwhelming. Jaguar took 500 orders in Geneva alone, and all after a last-minute rush to get the car complete. Norman Dewis had to drive like the wind to get the first E-Type from England to Switzerland.
I left Coventry at 7:45 in the evening, and I was there for 10 to 10 following morning. So 11 hours, and the average speed was 68 mile an hour for the whole trip.
A birthday celebration also needs a present, and that comes from Germany. It's an E-Type with an electric engine, the brainchild of wind power entrepreneur Willy Balz. He says it was the name that inspired him. He loves classic cars, especially sports cars. And he says the British engineers were years ahead when they named it the E-Type Jaguar. E-Type and e-mobility are a perfect match. The electric-powered E-Type is no slouch on the Nürburgring, tearing along the North Loop after a few days of testing and fine-tuning. It's even allowed to act as the pace car for the E-Type Challenge. The Oldtimer Grand Prix 2011 turns into a wet affair. But in the few dry spells, there's time to admire the stars of yesteryear battling it out. Adi Tommaso Pantera takes on a Martini Porsche. Michael Ehrlich says the engine is from a Ford Cleveland, and all the parts needed for a good engine are still available. The cylinder blocks are hard to get, so it's always a challenge to get hold of them. Getting replacement parts for the E-Type is slightly easier. When production ended in 1975, Jaguar struggled to come up with a worthy successor. The E-Type was a child of the 60s, and its appeal was key to its success. But nowadays, younger generations identify with the newer Jaguar models.
I'm British, and I feel like the identity of it as a power within a kind of elegant body, which is obviously comes from this animal, the Jaguar. I feel I can associate with somewhat the feline character. So yeah, I've always had a soft spot for them as cars.
Style icon, sex symbol, and timelessly elegant. Happy birthday, E-Type.